All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the classroom, man. Another film session. We're going to talk about the James Washington touchdown catch, the 79-yarder where he stiff arms my boy B.W. Webb. Nice pass by Duck Hodges. So let's get into this thing. Play it in full speed one time for you so you can remember to play. It's James Washington right here, bottom of the bunch. A little cover three concept. Breaks cars, nice catch. Victim. Touchdown for the good guys. So let's talk about this play a little bit. So the first thing we notice right now, they're showing a single high look. Now, when you got that single high look, you know there's potential that they can morph into a couple of things. You can make it just a cover one, where this corner would have that guy, he would have him, that back right there would have that guy, linebacker on him, and then this safety who's in the box is going to actually be the extra defender, and you got the corner right here. So that's one way you could go about doing it. Or they can go into cover three, and the way you could tell if it's cover three or not is if this is a curl flat defender. If it's cover three, he should buzz out right now. It's cover three, that guy should buzz out under number one. And essentially, you'll have a guy on top, which is the corner, and a guy underneath this number one receiver. So the first thing we see, once they're breaking out of it, when the ball snap, this guy's going to buzz out, that guy's going to buzz out. That's your first indicator that you're in cover three, that it's a cover three defense. See the corners bailing out. Boom. He's buzzing. He's buzzing. So now you know it's cover three. Now let's look at these concepts. So right here, cover three concept. He's got this 1/3 over here. He has that 1/3. This safety should be a little deeper and have this middle third, but he's a little icy. He's reading duck. A lot of defenders try to get you a cheap one. These are your hook defenders. You see their landmarks are typically 1 yard outside the hash, 10 to 12 yards from the line of scrimmage. This guy's cheating in a little bit because he sees duck, eyes is looking this way. Curl flat guy should be pretty much 12 to 15 yards and outside the numbers, both sides. Now, the easy throws versus the cover three defense are these underneath routes. As a defender, you're saying, hey, you can go to any of this. We'll come up and tackle that catch. So you see that's Benny Snow right here, and I think this is Deontay Johnson right here. They both are open. That's the safe throw. You have Vance right here because you want to have essentially you want to have three levels of passing options. You got your short, your intermediate, and your long route or your deep pass. So you see, I think this Vance right here, like I said, drawing the attention of this linebacker trying to sit in here and just muddy this, get this defender also to be icy because we call it cheese in football. If you get him to take the cheese, he steps up. Now we can hit this one right here behind you. Because as an offensive guy, you're always hunting the big play. So you're playing the game right here on this guy. If he jumps up, you hit this guy back here. If he stays back, now when this guy comes up, he settles right in this area, you hit him. Over here, you don't want to go over here because you have this corner and you have this you have the corner back here and you have the seam flat defender, or the curl flat defender underneath. So it's a 2-on-1 on this guy. So that's not the pass you want to go with. So as we're looking at this middle defender, let's see what he does. He's biting on Vance, and now you see the big void right here. Now, Duck does a good job in terms of giving it to James Washington in a place where he can catch it and run, and ultimately, he does the rest. My only concern, though, with that play was this. In cover three, once this corner sees this guy isn't a vertical threat anymore, once he sees he's settling it down, running an out route, his eyes should instantly go back across the field to see if there's anybody coming across. Like I said, with this safety being down, he definitely has to feel some type of pressure in terms of understanding that, hey, this is a guy that could be coming across the field. I got to get ready to get to him. Now, I don't know why he's breaking the way he's breaking and rounding it off, but I'm glad he did because that ultimately gave James the opportunity to go make the play. But it's a dangerous throw a little bit because if this corner breaks flat or breaks to where the trajectory of the ball is going or where the route should be going, that could easily have been an interception right here. You see him rounding it, whereas that guy's not running that way. He's running flatter. But you know how it is, man. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And then obviously Great job finishing the run, finishing the play, James Washington. But you'll see it again right here from the end zone. Slow it down. See right here, they're looking right at that quarterback. If he looks this way, they're going to shuffle that way. He looks back that way, they're going to shuffle back. Safety's getting too easy on Vance. But watch where this ball is catched at. Or watch this ball is caught. Back that up just a little bit for you. So when that defender is coming down like that, you have to understand that can be very dangerous. See, this is the ball right here. That's James Washington. That's William Jackson the third. The corner was coming over here and bending down. When he started seeing James coming across, if he breaks competently, that's either a big time collision or interception. So this is my issue. If you're going to make that throw, which is fine, you have to have more zip on it because you can't let that ball hang in the air that long and give this defender a chance to make a play on it. You got away with it this time, which was great, but ultimately just know that you can't keep doing that for a long time because that will come back and bite you. But as I said earlier, it's better to be lucky than good. Score one for the good guys once again. James Washington doing what he does. Man, never want to be like that on film. Great finish, young man. All right, now the last play I'm going to show is Mr. Bud Dupree, balling out, having a career year, and his strip sack, fumble recovery, trifecta is that's what we like to call them as pass rush, the trifecta play. You get the sack, the strip, and the recovery to end the game. So I play it in fast motion from the sideline copy, then we're going to really break it down from the end zone. So here you go right here is Bud Dupree. See a nice little change of pace rush, strip sack. Go get your money, young man. Get your money. All right. So let's talk about this play. So obviously at this point of the game, you know as pass rushers, hey, we're not worried about them running the ball. We're trying to get after the quarterback. So you can see right here with the wide threes. I mean, Cam is pretty much in a 4-eye, almost a 5-eye, lined up inside shade of Cordy Glenn, their left tackle. And then Javon Hargrave is in a 3. You see TJ out here in a wide 9, Buzz in a wide 9. Now, what they try to do with Tyler Boyd and Tyler Eifert, they put them in this C area. So it's not technically as a tight end would be like in terms of a yard or two from this guy. You see there's a lot of space there because they're trying to mess with their alignments. See the saying right here. So as a pass rusher, you have to decide if I want to line outside of this guy, head up to this guy, or inside this guy. Now, with all three of those things, they have challenges. If you're outside this guy, you have a longer way to go, so you know you're going to have to pretty much go speed rush in order to get to this quarterback in time. If you go head up to the guy, then you know you're not going to be able to get off as fast because obviously it's a guy in front of you, and that's going to have some challenges, so you're going to have to go for more of a change of pace rush. Now, if you line up inside of this guy, you don't have to worry about him blocking you, but now you're so close to him that your angle is going to be tough to have any type of success with. So what does Bud do? Got you in slow motion. He goes and says, you know what? I'm going to line right on top of this guy. See, TJ's out wide. Bud's going to get right over top of him, but keep his same angle. And now from there, now he's going to hit you with a change of pace rush. You see the skip step, speed back up, and then the side scissors to get Cordy Glenn's hand off of him. That ultimately is what frees him, along with that rip at the end. And now you see him hunting the ball. That's the type of stuff that you want to see. That shows ball awareness. That shows that you want to be a playmaker. You're not satisfied with just the sack. You want to make the great play. But you have to do the routine things right first. And that's what Bud definitely displayed on this. Just his level of understanding of the scheme, what they're trying to do to him. You see the hop step. That makes the left tackle have to slow his feet down because initially they want to kick. They want to get back and keep that space. And as a pass rusher, you want to close that space. So when you're able to change up that tackle's mindset of him going from, all right, kicking fast to now I got to kick slower because I got to protect the inside as well, you really put this guy in a bind. And good job by Cam with his wide alignment. And now he rushes inside. He really gets that guy on the island right here. So because Cam started out wide and went inside on his rush, now look at all this right here. That's clogged up. But this is a one-on-one. This is what you want. This is beautiful. Now, TJ, he kind of got jammed up over here, right? From his alignment, what I told you with Tyler Eifert and what they were trying to do. But right here, this is your one-on-one. And we always tell people as pass rushers, if the secondary is in man coverage, you're in man coverage. They got to win their one-on-one. You got to win your one-on-one. And that's what Bud does right here. And I love the side scissors, getting Cordy's hand off and staying active with his hands. A lot of young pass rushers will do one move and not let their hands continue to stay active. Bud does. Bud clears it. Ball aware, strip sack, goes and gets it like a grown man should. And ultimately seals the game for the good guys. So we'll play it one more time for you in full speed. Let me go right here. All right, man. Well, like I said, definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, peace.